Well, hi! What's shaking, fam? Happy time zones. Happy Monday. Handsome Zach, what's good, my guy? I was very pleased to have been able to see you finish up the Somnium Files. I am very sorry you had to see that dance routine because it's fucking hot garbage, brother. Awful! And then to raid into Scott, who also has it queued up, I was like, oh no! It's like, Scott, why did you do that? Why would you do such a thing? That's just pain! Oh, Philly! What's up, my guy, Handsome Dan? Peak, Philbert, my guy. Dog. We will have a different, opinion on that. I'm not cultured enough. However, I feel like Zach is infinitely more cultured than myself, and even he was just like, what are we doing? And I was like, yes, good. It's like, I don't feel alone. Yay. I was like, golly, that was a rough one. Wait, hold on. Characters currently in the data center, different from your homeworld. Shoot. I gotta go homeworld because I didn't do my, Cacpot tickets. You get the anime style cringe and like it? Dude, evidently. It's fine, though. Tis what it is. I hope everybody had a great weekend, man. It was another hot one here today. And the pollen just won't go away. It's supposed to, like, pour buckets here on Thursday. So I'm hoping that's gonna, like, really get rid of some of the pollen a bit. Oh, it was, like, 88. Not like DeLorean miles per hour, but it was 88 Fahrenheit. And it was just hot. See, and it's like... It's times like these when you learn to love again. Is that what the Foo Fighters said? It's trying to be cute. It failed miserably, spectacular fashion. Like working in a fridge, not really, not awful during the summertime. During the winter, different story. You have those times where you just can't get warm, but then I got friends that work in the bakery, so I go see them. So we warm up that way. But yeah, dude, during the summertime, working in a fridge is a blessing for sure. Phil, I will say that the new, what is it? Nope, sorry, Neil, that doesn't work here. I'm gonna, we don't do any gambling, no roulette, no slots, none of that anymore. So you just have to accrue them the old-fashioned way. No more gambling. Somebody ruined it for everybody. The new benchmark, I couldn't think of it. There you go, Neil. You'll eventually hit pay dirt with any one of those chat commands you feel like entering. For sure. Check what well, I mean, you just dropped the link for yourself. You'll be able to click that. You can see how much mirror you have. Okay. Thanks for the alert, Neil. You have a wonderful night, dude. Thanks for hanging. I am all over the joint here, huh? Okay, yeah, let me do Gold Saucer first, and then we're full speed ahead. That was just like a pew 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 pew, like blah, 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 blah. Okie dokie. But yeah, for the giveaway, for anybody that cares, if you do enter that chat command like Neil did, !giveaway, that drops you that link right there, and that will tell you how much mirror you have, how many tickets you have, all of that. So, there's no more roulette, there's no more slots, there's none of that. So, if you want to get your first ticket for free, !ticket, you get your first one on the house. If you've already gotten your first ticket for free, you can't enter it twice and expect to get a second one for free. Right? Okay? Once. First is free. That one's on the brotch. But if you want to say, check how much mirror you have, !mirror, that'll tell you your balance. Each ticket is 500 mirror. You can enter !ticket, space, however many tickets you'd like to purchase. If you have 1,000 mirror, how many tickets is that, fam? 2. So if you do !ticket and enter like 10, it's not gonna, it won't work. I'm very sorry. apologies. That's just the nature of the beast. Let's do our mini one, and then we'll go see how we made it on the big boy. We'll see how we made it on the big boy. The broker, sir. See, Zach's got it. Yeah. What do we want? We want to shoot for a 6er? Neato, 54. Not what we were hoping for. It's okay. We're gonna try again. And then we're off to Shadowbringers, or shortly soonishness. 8. 8'll get a 720. That's not good. Hey, I know that guy. I can see him. 108. Damn. Should have gone for the 720. Imagine that. Not a gambler, folks. Hey, Hydra, what's up, man? How are you? Hmm. 72? That's fine. What can I do? What can I say? Now we'll go to the big board, see how we made out. So I'm pretty sure I bought my ticket. I'm fairly certain. I just won't get the boost. The boosty. Yay! No numbers! Go us. Woo! Still no numbers! Hooray! No numbers! That's the kind of Powerball players I am. Wait for the demo in a few days. I think the demo comes out tomorrow. What's up, DZ? All Philbert's fault? Yeah, let's just point at Phil. It's all Phil's fault. Yeah, the demo, I believe. Yeah, I thought it was tomorrow, so you don't have to wait too long, Hydra. You got it tomorrow. All right, so now back to MSQing, right? Dravanya. Outside. Oh, that's right. We have to go see. Okay. Idleshire. Had a headache for about a week going in tomorrow and hoping it's just an in-ear infection. Dude, that sucks. Headaches blow. All they've done is gotten worse as I've gotten older. It's probably like the other reason why I'm not like anti-drink, because I'll have drinks, but I'm not so inclined to put back a bunch of drinks, other than the fact it just opens up just kind of opens up that gateway to, I don't like who I am, and I've made poor decisions in my life, and, but not to go down that road, but the hangovers, bro. The hangovers, I can't. Dude, I used to just hammer down beers on like a Friday night and bring like a change of clothes and my own alarm clock and go to work for like 6 a.m. on like 3 hours of sleep, probably still half in the wrapper, but like I managed a hangover like no one's business. Now I have anything more than like maybe 4 or 5. Like I can't deal with a hangover, dude. Turn in all those Alexander quests while you're out here. Oh, okay. In Isle. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Derp. Neato. Out there, not in Idleshire. Gotcha. You haven't drank in about a month and a half, trying to lose weight and eating better. I wish thinking it could be keto flu or caffeine withdrawals too, but I don't know that they last this long. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard of keto flu. What is keto flu? That doesn't sound fun whatsoever. You try to be healthier by going keto, and your body's just like, well, here, have some flu. You're like, wait, what? I'm trying to get healthier. I'm sure there's much more to it than that, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Caffeine withdrawals, I mean, I don't remember the last time I went without coffee for like, in all honesty, and I don't say this, really as like a point of pride, but I haven't been without coffee, and I couldn't tell you how long. Because I like coffee, I love coffee, but yeah, I also feel like my body's just like I'm horribly addicted to caffeine. Not to the point where that like it just doesn't do anything for me anymore. It's just I need it. I need it so that my, you know, the gears keep spinning. Okay, so that one's good. When you try to switch from sugar to ketones, your brain has to adapt and it has some side effects initially. Oof. Switched from coffee to matcha a few weeks ago too, so that's why. Oh, so just like you just went cold turkey, no caffeine. Oof. That sounds rough. But I mean, you know, hopefully you get to the doctors and they can diagnose whatever the heck it is. If it is an inner ear infection, get some meds and up and away. At the point where it doesn't do stuff for me, I can drink a Monster at 9 and be asleep by 9:30. Oh yeah, same here. For sure. I guess that's kind of, I guess it's like a silver lining is, yeah, my horrible, like, caffeine addict, probably. But just, I enjoy coffee. I enjoy brewing coffee. I enjoy coffee. I enjoy my coffee experience. The matcha has caffeine more than all other teas, but less than coffee. Huh, interesting. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully it gets buttoned up sooner rather than later for sure. Doesn't sound good having a headache for that long. No bueno. All right, yeah. Now we'll take our bed and we'll go. The one thing though that I am thankful that I was able to really like rip out of my diet, for as long as I've been drinking coffee, I used to always have it milk and sugar, but now I just have milk. I'm just coffee with milk only. That's it. And I feel like cutting out all of that extra sugar, like multiple cups a day, did wonders. I still got about 10 pounds I gotta drop. You know, I'll get there. When? I'm not sure. Eventually. T-ball's over in 3 weeks. That's what makes things difficult, is when I get right out of work and go to T-ball and then I don't have time to really hit the bike. I didn't last week and I haven't started off this week either. It's because Youngblood has T-ball on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and I usually ride the bike Monday through Friday, but I gotta get out of work and then I gotta go straight to T-ball. Then when I get home, I have to have supper, and I'm already like 2 hours behind because I got to do Tubby, put Youngblood to bed, and my wife is just like, just ride the bike before you stream. It's like, no, like, no. I like, whatever, call it a cop-out, but it's like, nah. It's like, I just want to, like, relax a bit before streaming. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be like, my brain's already fucking all the time as it is. I'd heard Master Matoya was something of a recluse, but this seems extreme. Still, I'll happily overlook her eccentricities if she agrees to help us. But yeah, when T-ball stops, that's when I'll be back to, you know, 5-day-ing it. On the days, most days, not today, I'll switch it up. I'll do weights. I'll do some weights, I'll do abs, I'll do stuff like that.
Disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your problems.
Sorry, Matoya.
I mistook you for young what's-his-name, but I see now you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders. Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
And Stola is one of the afflicted, is she? Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried before I am.
Now I wonder, is Kryle, like, would Kryle be afflicted? Like, does she have, like, would she, like, go down for the old coma? Would she be affected? Can she be affected? I'm gonna find out. Shit, that's a good answer.
Right. Let us see what we can see.
Because, I mean, she's like Super Echo,
I'll begin
like
from where our friends
Minfilia.
first fell, and cast my senses out from there.
What is it? Did you find them?
This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible?
How is what possible? Kryle, what did you see?
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
Could their ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the Broodmother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking. Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way. That was Lise. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them. I'm sorry. I realize we've barely begun here, but...
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
Let's be off then.
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Before they took Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
So creepy. So that woman was who tamed Y'shtola. I had the distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and having that nonsense shaken out of me. When Alphinaud was back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tale she has of grandfather. I almost can't bear to hear what Maxima has to tell us. But it can't be bad news, can it? Lise would have said. Unless... there's no point in speculating. Lise said she'd notify the guards of our coming, so we should head straight to the palace gate in the Alamegan Quarter. I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alphinaud's plight, and leave the search for our friends' lost souls to me. Hot damn, you know what it means also to starting Shadowbringers? We're going straight up Dark Knight, baby. We're going. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Sort it. Alamegan Quarter. Hot dog. Oof, got a 10K on the mini today? Dude, I got a 10K on the mini a couple of weeks ago. Felt really good. I was like, wowzers. And I didn't even have to like I didn't have to like, maybe this one. It was like all the numbers lined up that I picked for like a 6. And I was like, well, wow, okay, thank you. That was swell. There we go. I was wondering why my elbow felt weird. Oh, Walter, you need to relax, man. Greetings, Scions. The commander told me to expect you. Shall I show you in? Yeah, Zach, I know I had said it to you last night, too, if you're still listening. Nirvana Initiative, again, fantastic in my opinion, but it literally is like twice the mindfuck. And I know you said you're not going to be boogieing down on that anytime soon, but when you do, I hope you lock that
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across
that
the
nugget
realm,
of knowledge
when Maxima
in your head.
Alphinaud,
Twice the brain fuck.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphinaud?
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians. This Shadow Hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphinaud, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphinaud still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
It's advantageous for Raubon and company, for sure.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
We're gonna fucking throw down, fam.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Zach, I just want to hear you tell us how much
Would you and Alize head
theory
to Dona
crafting
and
you're
let
looking
Lord
forward to
Shien
doing.
know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
It's gonna be a good time. I need you to drink that
Consider it
Kool-Aid.
done. We'll send word when...
Oh shit!
Untold
Fuck,
sorrow
both of us? I remember
must
us.
be changed.
Walter, chill. I'm
Ahead looms a calamity.
I'm having a moment.
Beyond become instant. Throw wide the gates.
Okay.
You heard it too. Well, at least we're both still standing.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
They got that Hydra headache.
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
What's up, Normans? How are you, man? Pleasure to see you. Welcome back. How's life been treating you? So Alphino is safe, for the present at least. Now all we need to worry about is a full-scale Imperial invasion. I'm actually glad Lise tasked us with visiting Lord Hien. Better to be dashing from place to place than sitting around stewing over things we can't change. To the Enclave. Doing pretty good, man. I see you over there. What's good, hombre? Yeah, things are good, man. Life's busy. Happy to be alive and kicking, though. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. That's better. Chilling, man. Trying to relax. It was go, go, go. Busy day at work, followed by T-ball, followed by get home and regular nightly routine at a hastened pace. But we're good, dude. We're good, thankfully. We're off to see the wizard. Well, thanks for stopping in here, man. Appreciate it. Bro, Hien not being voiced in the midst of all this? Tragic. Greetings, my friend. I was just discussing future endeavors with the members of our newly formed alliance. The code gene in the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the Steppe tribes. Oh, Steppe tribe, I'm stuck. Holy hell. We have also been joined by our neighbors from Nainsha and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca, though the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official induction. These proud peoples have united under a single purpose, to stand against the tyranny of the Gallian Empire. I am glad to see our alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. Yeah, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's who we're going to see. That's who we're going to visit. I thank you for bringing me news of Alphino. His fate is never far from my thoughts, and not only because he is our emissary. As for this sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Alamigo would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Every report we receive from our shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain that the Empire is poising to bring its first down upon Eorzea fist. Hey, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good to touch base. And I would help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We will remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall in the Burns is in place. The all-important Allegan energy barrier. The energy barrier, yes. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn from the four lords of legend, perhaps Seriu's Aegis or some such. Well, just a thought. The Ironworks engineers report that they have finished calibrating the generators and are ready to proceed to the testing stage. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field which protected Azizla firsthand, and I would be interested to hear what you think of how ours compares. Like, yeah, let's go. I will come too, if you don't mind. Though I'm no Y'shtola, I may be able to offer some insight. Of course, time being of the essence, it would be best if we made directly for the burn. Yugiri, I leave you and Hakuro to bring the War Council to a close. Hey man, can you, do you mind just having some chill tonight? Just a little bit. I mean, you don't have to have a ton, but if you wanted to just have like a scotch of chill. Like a scotch of chill. Scotch. Just a scotch. Like, pardon me, do you have any chill? You know, like the old Grey Poupon commercial? Just have some chill, Walt. Understood. Your mounts are saddled and ready, my lord. Wear the storms. Dude, Nova, I believe it is the day. I believe it finally is the day. We're gonna be bringing shadows. Yeah. How are you? How's the fam? How'd you guys' weekend go? We will cross the burn by Yol and Falcon as before. Join me at the overlook near the House of the Fierce. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Do you think that when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, we're gonna see some serious shit? I'm just curious, you know? Doing good. Made some food porn today. Ate too much. Dog, food porn is great. I love food. Which goes back to what we talked about earlier. I still got to drop 10 pounds. I'm getting there. Eventually. I really enjoy food. My work makes these fresh baked cinnamon scones, and it's like the hardest drug in the world to kick. They're just so goddamn good. Like, I don't eat them every day, but I have those moments of, like, usually my morning is a couple of eggs, and I put a piece of cheese or two on them, and then I put them in a wrap, and that's my breakfast. And then I don't eat again until, like, noon, 1 o'clock. But sometimes I'm feeling so inclined that I'll go and get some scones. Today was one of those days. They're really good. I like food porn, Dan says. I like food. I like porn. I like it all. Si, senor. Been eating salad for the last 3 days. Why? Are you guys vegetarian? You guys eating what the rabbits eat? Nothing wrong with that. Love me a good salad. It's not a lot of iceberg. Stuff goes right through you. It's not good. It's like no nutritional value whatsoever in iceberg. It just takes up room, then comes right back out. The opposite end. Give the word when you're ready to take wing. Husbands, look, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're just gonna go salads, nothing wrong. I know Merc, our good friend Merc Show, looks eerily reminiscent of the Monado right over there. Just saw it. He just did a 72-hour fast, which is mind-boggling that he goes to work,
it seems the
family,
have matters well in hand.
Like everything in the midst of a 72-hour fast. And he did it. He did great. I don't know if I have the willpower to do something like that. With the fact, can you just have like water? Can you have like water with electrolytes in it and that's it?
Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders. Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
There's the Monado. It's right there. This is the Monado's power. For sure. We know how this goes.
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming.
Right on. This isn't a barrier that we want to get over.
1,000 yards. 2,000. 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected. $4,000. 5,000. Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
That's fucking gnarly, man. I was only eating minimum calories plus a gym to burn them. Right on. Yeah, I mean, that's how I've oh shit.
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wall for us.
Just let them run into it. No big deal. Curse smash.
Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
I low-key was too. Oh yeah, dude! Yes!
By the gods. It's Alpha, no. What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Dude, I'm pumped there was no fire. Yes, Phil. No fireball. Thank goodness. Yo, Z! I do too, man. I love it. I love almost all of the voice actors we get to experience. How are you, man? It's great to see you. Getting prepped for Dawn Trail? Walter, chill, dude.
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
No, not him too.
Finally, the voice. I hope you get out soon, Z.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
There it is!
I, Gaius van Baelsar, the Black Wolf. That was the title I was given, one I have long since relinquished. Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I am no more than Gaius Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
Hence the wolf.
Impossible. There's no way you could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded? How I was deceived by La Habrea? How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to bring peace to Eorzea? The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god. Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment at least. A moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians. The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge.
Bro, that's such a hard 2 sentences. It's so bad, man.
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto oblivion. But so many more remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions not of like mind?
In this single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the Black-Masked Ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the Red there exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the Shards clearly stand below those still joined to the Source. Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the Source. The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on La Habrea and Elidibus, but I believe this Emmet Selk is new to us? As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit. As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As a leader of the Ascians, he is one of our primary targets. It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted, and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch. Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno Ciegalvus.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized. And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus.
Oh.
All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland. It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
You're right, there are more important matters at hand. We'll settle this another time. I mean, bro, we already fucking spanked them once. You know what I mean? I'll take the high road.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods. Even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, Warrior of Light.
If you get the chance, watch Warrior on Netflix. Ian's voice actor is the main character on it. Plus, it's kick-ass. Oh, no shit. Right on, Z. The next show I'm going to start watching will be think it's next week. Shorzy
So
season
that was
3.
the infamous Black Wolf. An unexpected ally, to say the least.
Like that's the next news show. We're almost done Zeta Gundam. We're just about there. Been watching a lot of Gundam.
Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
And then I need to watch Tires with Shane Gillis on Netflix. Yeah, getting the good lore for sure. Guess I'm just thankful that my memory is kind of just garbage, because remember none of this. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Alphino is safely ensconced in a private chamber. My finest healer is examining him as we speak. I've spoken with the physician, and there are no outward signs of illness. Alphino is lost in a sleep from which he cannot be awoken, just like the others. It seems that even the lands of the Empire were not far enough away to escape that cursed voice. I share your frustration, Alize, I do. But Alphino is returned to us alive and otherwise unharmed. All that remains is to find the means to wake him. Until then, you can but fulfill your duties as a scion, yours and your brothers both. You're right, of course. There are arrangements to be made and little time to make them. To business then, my lord. Now that we know Seryu's wall works as intended, can we expect reinforcements for Alamigo? You most certainly can. As promised, we will send troops to bolster our allies in Eorzea without delay. Pray, be aware, however, that they will not arrive without delay, save for some few who boast teleportation magics, and the bulk of our force must be transported by sea, a lengthy voyage for which the smaller vessels favored by the Confederacy are ill-equipped. Accordingly, I mean to enlist the assistance of the Eastern Aldenard Trading Company in finding suitable ships, not chips. As for navigating the distances in question, we are in the happy position of being able to call upon those who plotted the course of my people's exodus to Eorzea. Beyond the procurement of ships, I think it unlikely that our East Aldenard friends will consent to any involvement in military operations, but I am certain that they will afford Alphino a berth aboard one of their vessels. I shall have a Chirugian. Fucking hate that word. Just call it a healer, alright? Mr. Fancy Pants Words person. I can't even speak right. Chirugan accompany him in the ilm of the weight of the rising stones. You have my thanks, Lord Tien. You giddy. I will go ahead and with our friends to Alamigo, enlist all those capable of teleportation and put them at the disposal of the Eorzean Alliance as soon as possible. They will form the vanguard. Yes, my lord. This is exactly what we'd hoped for. Lys and the Alliance leaders will be glad indeed to welcome the combined strength of the East. Meanwhile, at the Black Rose chemical plant. Walter, you're all up in arms tonight, buddy. What's the deal?
Our supplies of Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
See that you do.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you. Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing. A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence. Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
I like this jam.
What precisely?
Just this theme, it's good.
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
Like, it's borderline, it's kind of like haunting, you know what I mean?
I'm well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed.
So, like, Ascian's just snowing everybody, dude.
Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way.
Eorzea and are just like
Since
the most
we
gullible
may not
folk
meet
ever.
again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in elegant cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the Founding Father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus, like grandsire, like grandson, hey? If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise.
It's pretty crazy to think about, though.
You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
Kind of a diabolical laugh, huh? All right, I know it's early, but let me go break the seal and we'll BRB, promise. All right, yeehaw. Hello. God, so good, man. Blackberry mango seltzer. Woo. Delish. Thank you very much, Z. We must leave now to convene with Eorzea's leaders, and it may be some time before I return to Doma. Hakuro, I leave you in command. My lord. I mean, maybe it's just me. I feel like they kind of missed a good opportunity being able to create a wolf character. Maybe not for everybody, but I still think that they look kind of neat. I don't know if it would personally be my first choice, but I still think, like, would have been neat to have that option. Yeah. I shall assemble an advance party with all haste and join you in Alamigo forthwith. Cat people is as close as you get. Yeah, for sure. And I could honestly, you know, I could see cat people being more popular than wolf people would be. You know, maybe it's a flip of a coin. Maybe it's not even anywhere close. I feel like cat people, would be way more popular. But still think that they could have had a really nice opportunity to do something else. But, you know, here we are. See? Hefe knows. Hefe knows the greatness of Nia now. Cat people, for sure. I've just received word from Lise. The Alliance has established a base camp near Alamigo's northeastern border. Once we've arrived at the locks, we're to report to a resistance officer stationed in Porta Praetoria, who will point us in the right direction. Let's not keep them waiting. I say this with all the love in my heart, and I truly mean this. Watching you get lost for what seemed like ages with Xenoblade 2's map, glorious. It was fucking glorious because, and it comes from a place of like, been there, and it's like, yeah, it's infuriating because you're trying to follow the compass and you're like, dude, it says I'm like fucking 18 steps away. I gotta go down. How do I get down? I gotta go, and like, yeah, getting used to it definitely took some time for sure. But I was like, oh my God. I was like, damn. I was like, it's crazy. And that's probably exactly how people felt when I played it the first time. Most notably, probably Phil, being like, bro, it's right there. Like, I'm sorry, you're right. I can dig deep into game mechanics and story, but can't find my way down a damn cliff. It's a big world, man. It's a very big world. Easy to get lost, for sure. Oh, you must be the Scion party I was told to look out for. If you'll follow me, I'll take you directly to Alliance headquarters. Can figure out why the big bads are doing the big bad thing, but it's just like, how do I get down the cliff? Nah, but I really do. I sincerely hope that you're enjoying it. I know it has been a rough couple of days. Last night was good, but you know, the first 2 out of 3, the back-to-back, the things, sucks, man.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Here. Glad you could join us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, where our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news,
I'm not sure anybody's asked you, so I will. Are you at any point in time planning on cracking into that DLC?
Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right?
Are you going to save that for New Game Plus?
Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal.
Excuse me.
Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description. And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it.
Sorry, I should have specified. I didn't, not Torna, I meant like the DLC for base Xenoblade 2, like in your menu all the way far right.
As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varissos Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself.
Head honcho.
Well, Varus did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Right. Yes. So, As a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
Gods, Lise, you know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it. Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
There you go. Put those politician boots on.
You, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
Who, me? Haven't really decided. I usually go through the game and wait for another playthrough for that stuff. Gotcha. I respect it either way. Just, I was curious. Yeah, like Phil said, there's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm not fond of politics either. I'll be there.
That's settled then. We don't know what Varys means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Here's Scion, I think Battlestar Galactica. Never got into it. Is it like a recurring character or group in that series? And I don't suppose it's polite to keep the Emperor waiting too long, shall we? Parley. I hate his stupid hat, helmet, crown, whatever you want to consider it. Love the armor, hate that hat. Hate his goddamn hat.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance, on behalf of the Garlean Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
In theory.
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Your Radiance. I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. A 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end. Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong, from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of Magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
Need eye drops.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers? I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Like, your hat is
If you
fucking
truly
dumb.
consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alisaie says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
His shoulders and lower back must be so jacked up from carrying that armor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta do a number on his lower back. It's gotta be horrendous. Oh, this is really not my forte. After his Radiance's little performance, it was all I could do not to swear at him. I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the mediator. It's okay, he's got those strong Ascian genes, evidently, for sure. It's gotta be it. Like, what else could it be? Is it like, does Eorzea have juice? You know what I mean? Is he juicing? He's like, no, I'm taking a B12 injection. Sure thing, Chief. Is that why you're always so grouchy? B12 injections? Sure thing. I just asked myself what Alphinaud would have done. Tried my best to do the same, and by some miracle it worked. But there really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because you may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can't make it out, not yet at least. We do have a little time before the parley is due to reconvene though, so why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Perhaps they have some insights to share. This is like Cold Steel 3. We're just gonna go and talk to fucking everybody. And then after we get done talking to everybody, we're gonna go talk to even more people, right? Is that what's gonna happen? I will say one thing for this Varys. He's well versed in Eorzean history. His interest in our affairs is that of a beast in its prey. The Conqueror would know his enemies. All should know their enemies. Yet there is much more we do not know of the Empire. I'm sure Varys would be very happy to tell you more. Then it's up to us to change that here and now. Ah, you would have me ask the Emperor himself. Well, mayhap there is some wisdom in that. If we can skirt the storm of his displeasure, we may yet come to our answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. Look at these two bros. You know they're going out for, like, some honey wine. They're gonna go chuck back a pint or something like that. This parley was never light to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varys' relationship with the Ascians. As had we all. Yet if he is in league with them, he is not like to volunteer the fact. And if he is not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to broach that particular subject, we will need to be subtle. Would that I knew more of that man. If you would indulge me, Lord Hien, you received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There is no higher authority in all of Garlemald, nor else in the heavens come to that. Veneration of the gods is forbidden, the only worship permitted being that of his radiance's own person. It does sound like a religion. I share your disdain for their hypocrisy. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with a fervor others reserve for the divine. 'Tis a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us. Logical on the surface, perhaps, but contradictory upon close examination. I wonder if a discussion of the various discrepancies might prompt Varys to reveal something. "12 have mercy, but for Lady Alisay's timely interjection, we might well have come to blows at the negotiation table. Not that Emperor Varys left us a great many options. Is unconditional surrender all that he will accept, do you think?" He arrived. I'd have said yes. But having heard him speak, I cannot help but think he came with some other end in mind. Exactly. He's building up to something. I know it. How then should we approach the rest of the parley? Have you anything to say, warrior of light? Invite Varys to explain himself, say nothing of Xenos or the Ascians. I guess I never really asked in a moment like this, but is this just like an illusion of choice? Do you just get like some additional dialogue? Or does it act like it mustn't have any kind of bearing on, like, you pick one way and he acts another? What's up, Arcadia? You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at ease. Mayhap you are right. Thank you, Vance. You're welcome. You've spoken with everyone then? Good. Now all that remains is to await the pleasure of the Emperor and hope we fare better at the second attempt. It's going good, man. How are you? Happy Monday.
Now then, who would have the floor?
I.
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons pose to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the barrens said to have been laid waste by Icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
What in Rolga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of the star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined.
Voice actor does a hell of a job.
That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
Needs a mustache? Yeah, needs a big handlebar mustache. Yeah.
A rejoining of worlds.
I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
Wild. What a bombshell to drop on him. Everybody's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yes. My grandsire, the former emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
Your prize is a lie, your master's demons. I will stop you and the Ascians no matter the cost. I like that first one.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard.
Jeez, man.
An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable. Unconscionable.
Bro, I feel like they got enough firepower right here that they could have taken him out.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps. But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
Wonder if he ever hurt himself looking down because of that longer horn. Yeah, probably. Goes to hug somebody and just fucking impales him.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
You gotta throw down, dude. I'm glad we're all in accord, minus him. I came back to find Dema's advance party ready and waiting for battle. So, worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. The face of war. We're doing it, huh? Yeah, he definitely seems wildly douchey now, and I wonder if he'll ever have any kind of redeeming
I'm not sure
qualities.
what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Gallians come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Hell yeah.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
Yeah, why ask? Because what if we said no? They're gonna be, but we need you.
How could I not?
You know what I mean? It's
And
like
for once,
the
there's no
illusion
one
of
around to
choice.
count on me. Not that they would. Not even my brother. But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
Yes, frightened.
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Ooh-ah! Time to dungeon up, let's
Might I
go!
ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
We would be honored.
Is this the final Stormblood dungeon?
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves.
No
High
shit.
spirits have a way of spreading.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
Let's go! Ishgard, my beloved.
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right. So please, don't you dare leave me alone.
I'll try not to.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
there was no part of our character that was just like, don't worry, we won't. It was just like, huh? The Gimlet? What was it called? The Gimlet Dark. Sounds pretty intense, man. Yeah, no problem. No, that'll give me a chance. I'll go use the head, grab another seltzer, and then we'll boogie. Oh, yeah, here, perfect. Okay, Ricky's transferring. Thank you very much, Nova. Appreciate it. And then yeah, whenever Phil's ready to go. So yeah, let me hit the head, grab a seltzer, and then we'll boogie down for show. All right, we're good. Good. Holy mackerel. All right, yeah, we're good to go. And I'm bummed to tell you all that I'm out of blackberry mango polar seltzer. And now I have to drink just plain Jane lemon seltzer. Ugh. First world problems, am I right? It's cold. Ugh. I am so ready. Oh, let's go, dude. Oh, shit. So this is gonna be my last dungeon in Stormblood as Reaper, because once we hit Shadowbringers, dude, we are tanking and spanking. Gee whiz. I'm a little nervous, but not super nervous. Music is freaking immaculate, dude. So good. Yo, we're gonna face Goldar. I mean, just looking at him, I think it's just going to be a tank and spank, but it can't be that simple. Unless it is, then yippee! You go to the side. Yeah. Get away from me! Oh, for real? He's just gonna keep doing it? What a dick! Pretty neat, though. I don't remember seeing that in any other dungeons, at least thus far. I'm gonna mitigate all your damage. Suck it, nerd. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it really is a Hyakushiki. Neato. Gundam and Final Fantasy confirmed. We're there. We've made it. The ultimate mashup. Wait up. I fell on my keys. It's intense, dude.
I shan't hold back!
Is that? Oh, it is Pippin! My man! Let's fucking rock, dog. I got you. Oh, and it's the Avengers monkey. Scorpion bot here's too? Dude, what? Alright. Hell's fucking yeah, dude. Let's rock. So rad, man. Bro, what? Get out of here. The Prometheus? Dude, tell me you can get this as a mount. Be pretty gnarly. Oh, damn. He just casually rolls back into, no big deal. Hey, gang. Hey, guys, what's up? Now I've got the heebie-jeebies and I don't know when I should use the limit break. Should I use it now that it's full or should I save it? Now I'm scared. I'm gonna go with using it. Fuck it. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I just can't do anything right now, can I? Like, god damn it, man. Yo, I'm gonna use it. I should have just waited and listened. Oh no! Nova! Look, I don't want to hear it, okay? The dude, I fucking told you so, I get it. It's ingrained in my DNA. I get it. I get it. It's fine. I live and I love for, well, we've been together for almost a decade. But tomorrow is 8 years of marriage. And it has been a decade of, I told you so. And it's like, you're right, I know.
You underestimate me.
Hey, Rick, my boy! Oh, snap. Yo, Ichi, what's good, bro? How are you, my man? How's things going, Fam Bam? Hang on, I'll be with you in just a second. I just asked you a bunch of questions. Excuse me. Second wind to the rescue. Holy shit, man, they just keep coming. All right. Oh shit. Get in the bubble. Oh shit, self-detonate. Lease!
Time to get serious.
Amazing. Amazing, dude. Let's go. Good, man. Just got a new job at Lucid's place starting the 24th. Yo, let's go. Psyched for you, bro. Congrats. Big ups. Doing pretty good, man. Just still busy, as always, man. The Savages bested our Vanguard. Impressive. These characters aren't voiced. It's a shame. But in the end, they are only that, Savages. Now let us be brief. Like, what a fucking waste, man. These two ominous characters, and, like, they don't even get voice lines. Like, come on, meow. My eyes are irritated as hell from all the goddamn pollen. Holy shit, I am really sorry. And I was hard focused too. Wow, that got crazy in a hurry. I kept trying, like I sat there trying to bat him away. That didn't do the trick. Wow, that was really fast though. That's where I gotta get better about my friggin' teleport. Like my front flip and my teleport. Okay, one down, one to go. Wait, what? Both back? What is this madness? What the fuck is this, man? Ah, what is this? God save the queen! Oh no. Oh, dude. Again. There is a lot going on. I guess I should have followed the pattern, but didn't. I'm sorry. Damn, dude. 2 downs in 1 dungeon? Most certainly am the weakest link. I'm disappointed in myself. Dude, what the fuck is this? Please, my lord, I'm scared. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, not this shit again. Okay, 1 down. Bro, we got this. We can do this. We can do these. We can do this. Clench them cheeks. We got this. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. Yeah! Woo! Even though I died twice, I'm super sorry about that. That was very, very fast. Yo, feel like I got you all day.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Let's go, dude. Yes, feels good. Again, sorry I kicked the bucket twice. I'm bummed on myself for that one, but that was, like, again, super fun though, dude. Oof, Dan, stacked, ready for Firefly, yeah? Those are some nice pants. No, thank you. I got Fushuan to 80, and now I need to get her an energy rope and a different relic, and I should be good.
I dare say they'll be reeling from this.
You were truly inspiring in battle, my friend. I'm determined not to be outdone, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
Shit! Dude, of course they're gonna save us for last. I should know better. I thought we were both gonna hit the deck at the same time.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. Are you all right? Quickly! We must get her back to the encampment.
I just hear all the gunfire in the background and I can't help but think about Metallica. So the Garleans have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was no more than a test of our strength, like as not. They won't be taking any chances now that the Emperor has joined the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of our eastern allies, we've passed the test. Our line is unbroken. As for Alizé, well, she's in good hands over at the infirmary. My lord, the Chirurgeons have completed their examination of Mistress Alizé, and it is as we feared. She is locked in a slumber without any outward cause. Just like the others. Damn it all! Aye, the Garleans picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 scions incapacitated, and with the enemy on our doorstep, I cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. The best I can do is to see it to Alizé is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. You, Givea, and I would return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the far east is under sail, and all must be made ready for their arrival. I'll not keep you then. Judging by the Garleans' recent movements, or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones, given the plight of your fellow scions. I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without the rest. Okay. Yeah, that most certainly was a very dramatic finish. For sure, holy shit. Woo! Golly. Dude, that left control to bring up the main Aetheryte is like, what a godsend. Just absolutely spectacular. Ah, this way. And I wonder how many, 389. I think I still have enough. Whoa, hey, I know you. You're that Ricky Hero Pond cat, ain't you? Hey, Nova and Arcady, thank you guys for that. Thank you for jumping in. Vance, welcome home. What has it you and Mistress Alizé gave the Garleans quite a thrashing? Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alizé? I was certain she would have returned by now. Dude, that was chaotic, and I'm sorry for going down for the count twice. By the 12, not her 2. Archer and I will ready the infirmary for her arrival. We will also need to send a message to Tataru post-haste. Would that I had something other than grim tidings to share with her. That's the end of 4-5, just 2 quests in 4-5-5 left? Damn. And with you too, for that matter. It grieves me to report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Coltonate, Kryl, and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue, unless their efforts have yet to bear fruit. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all. That's a red flag. Though I suspect you must be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us for the time being, at least. So, dos mas. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. Super menacing, dude. For real. Very, very menacing. Increases damage dealt by self and nearby party members by 3%. Dog, that's what's up. I mean, like, for real, I know that's an AoE. Let's swap that. Swap that. And sure. Sure thing. Vance, yours is a welcome face indeed in these troubled times. Though if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I've naught to report. Coltonet and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all in my power to assist them, alas. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alphino had been brought here and wished to see if his condition had improved. Oh, shit! Maxima! Looking good, dog. Nice threads. Master Vance, I have heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of the love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That is why I chose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bearing that ignominy. 'Twill seem a small price to pay if it helps to prevent this conflict from escalating any further. Who's your friend? But enough of my prattling. The war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alphino. An acquaintance of Vance and Alphino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company, if you will follow me, sir. When word reached me that Alphino had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad. It pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. The Popularis could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I have traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. He awaits my return at North Silvertier, and I am certain he would be glad to see you, assuming you can spare the time, that is. Not that way. I'm not gonna do it. Imagine. Do you just want to teleport so you don't have to walk out a door? I mean, kind of. Are you that lazy? Well, sort of. This dude up there dancing around. Shaking his you-know-what, grabbing his you-know-who. I'll take the car. Zoomies. Oh, is he here with Sid? My homie Sid? Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. My man! It sounds like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. Though I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you may have surmised, I heard much of Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Garleans would say he's a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We of the Popularis, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please. Revolutionary is a term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I am humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard from Raubon that you ran into an old friend in the burn. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the legatus without his mask on. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Asians, did he? After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Should we meet again, I shall be sure to tell him so. Commander Alden also spoke of an alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labor to believe what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Asians? But that is madness. The very notion is absurd. Every fiber of my being rails against it. And yet I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. And the Asians must be stopped, to save the people, to save all peoples. For all the Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted, not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Siriu's war was a good start, but we can do more, and we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. Commander Alden requests your presence at Alliance headquarters in Alamigo. He would discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. Ah, yes. The inevitable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time's no doubt being of the essence. Could I tempt you to ride aboard the Excelsior? If there's a faster way to Raubon's side, I will personally apologize to the commander for keeping him waiting. Yo, free ride? Dig it. For realsies, though. Thanks. I swear, every time you board my ship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger. And every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious, which of course is an admirable skill. But no one is invincible, Vance, not even you. So please, take care of yourself out there. Like, all red flags. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though ill-equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you aren't among them, eh? Holy shit, bro, this is it. This is the last one. Isn't it? Commander Alden is waiting, sir. It would be best if we proceeded to Alliance headquarters at once. Goddamn. Are you ready? I'm ready. So it's, dude, it's gotta be a, like, so if that was our last dungeon, then it's gotta be a solo queue. Oh yeah, sure fucking is. All right. Dude, you know what I'm gonna do, which I never do? I always sort my inventory. Look at all that food. That's not good at all. How long will this last for? 30 minutes? Dog, come on now. Crit hit and vitality. Skill, speed, vitality, determination. Skill, speed, vitality, tenacity. Click twice. Oh, right click. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I was like, I'm trying to click twice. I don't know what's happening though. You're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss strategy. But first, I would apprise you of the Garlean's movements. If you click it again, it increases... Wait, hold on. So if you right-click it twice, it increases the time? Really? Holy shit. Upon speaking with Grabon, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander, the Imperials, they've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
Hell yeah! You need only say the word so long as you leave the Ascian to me. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a... Nah.
Much obliged. Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Imagine being a soldier and hearing that. Not now, dude. Come on.
Why won't they open? Please. I bid you open.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again? Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this? May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lad. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo, also completely unrelated, but I was just thinking about it again, that Zach's doing Nayuda, and I'm psyched on it. I'm fucking pumped on it. Jeff playing Xenopeak 2, Zach playing Nayuda, like, let's go. My eyeballs and heart are full. Daybreak in a month, dog, like, let's go. Shadowbringers right fucking now? Almost right now. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Wait, what is this? I'm Hien? What the fuck is this? Dude, I don't know how to play as a samurai.
Yeah. Ready?
Oh, that was to, like, close the gap? Okay. I know I have 3 buttons, but it's still overwhelming.
This one's for you, Ida.
That one came in handy. All right. Kind of wish these lines were voiced. That'd be nice, just so I could actually hear it. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Dude, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. What? I'm gonna lose. Oh, I just got heals? Never mind. All right. Oh, shit. What? Bro, get me out of here.
Here it comes.
Yeah, dude. Yo, this is intense. Shit, now we gotta get her out of there.
The weave of a shinobi's power. The art of my forebears.
Yo, dude, what? That was badass, man. Are you kidding me? Shit, this again. Oh, come on, Meow. I mean, it's a slobber knocker for sure. There we go. Amazing. More choreographed fights in 14. Good lord. Fuck, man. All right.
Damn you!
Yeah! Yeah, dude! Shattered the mask? Let's fucking go! Bad ass, man. I can't remember anything. Sorry, that's all I keep thinking. Metallica. Whew. Ichi, the power friendship is right. Got Xenoblade X up and running. Runs pretty well. I'm just the yo.
Body.
Billy, tell me how great it is, because I need it. Did you get it up and running on your PC? Did you use Dolphin? Is it Dolphin or there was something else?
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Seamew, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. How was the setup? Fairly easy? Bro, let's rumble.
Ah, bringer of light.
Follow got on YouTube? Dope. Okay.
It has been too long. No words to mark our reunion? So be it.
Jedi.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
Also solidifies I'll get a handheld system at some point. Dude, I just saw they're doing pre-orders for a new like Republica Games Ally, ROG Ally, I think it is. It's basically like the one that they've had on the market, but it's like the 2.0 version. Like the equivalent of the Switch OLED to the original Switch, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Rogue Ally X looks dope. See, that would also be something I would enjoy having. Just I don't have the scratch for it, and if we get the Switch 2 and it's as powerful as like a PS4, like I'm good with that, dog. For real, like I'm more than content with that. But I mean, if money was no object, then yeah, I would absolutely be about getting something that dope. I saw one of those at Best Buy during the holidays, and I was shocked as like how big it was. Like pretty chonky boy. I gotta shut up and concentrate. Dude, what? It's fucking intense, man. Golly. Should have seen that one coming. It's my bad.
Yeah.
No! I went into the puddle again. It's my bad. Oh, hot diggity. I gotta get close anywho. Dude, goo balls keep hitting me. Yikers. Alright, I gotta concentrate here. I gotta keep concentrating. Sorry, concentration face. It's the real deal. So I gotta go here. And not get zapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
27% feels good. I'm getting there. Sorry, fam. Yeah, I'm uber focused. Promise I'll be with you guys ASAP. ASAP, you bet. Trying my hardest not to fail spectacularly. Trying really hard. I'm gonna shut up again now. Okay, love you, mean it. Love you, mean it.
Yeah.
Shoot. Got it all day. 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 Let's go! Woo! Boom, 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 boom! Feels good. Holy mackerel. Oh, yo, Tails, thank you so much for the raid, man. Sorry, I was hard focused. Everybody, I will be with you as soon as we get through this. I appreciate the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you very, 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 very much, man.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Ah! Gee willikers. Dude, now?
I beseech you.
Can you keep your migraine?
Ah, someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
At last, I found you.
Ah, let's go!
Please, there's no cause for alarm.
Ichi brought you here. I appreciate it very much, Tails.
Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
Everybody does, bro. We're the warrior of light. Unga bunga.
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base.
Dude.
It will serve as a beacon of sorts. One which I pray will help you on your journey. All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
We go to the upside down. That's what we gotta do.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates.
Ah, okay. That's what we kept hearing.
And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
Bro, this is the same room Astinian was in, wasn't it? It might not be, but it looks all too familiar. No. Well, I think it is. Yeah, dog, we're back in Ishgard. Or are we?
You're awake. Thank heavens. I see you recall that much, at least. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
Chirurgeons. Just call them white mages, call them healers, call them something different. I don't like that word. I don't like that word.
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Yeah! For real? Let's go!
Justinian never was one for emotional farewells.
The fucking goat! None of this. I remember none of this. It's wonderful.
Before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
"14 just knows that I love Ishgard. That's why we're here."
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you.
Those are literally like the shiniest medicine beakers ever.
Leave this fight to us, my friend.
It's like if the Teletubbies had medicine bottles, that's what they would look like.
But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Dude, for real, I know, like, obviously I'm in the moment. I should have just stayed Dragoon. Should have just stayed right through. Done Reaper in my own time. You know what I'm saying? I should have just stayed true to Dragoon, but fuck. It would have been so good. Azure Dragoon, rescuing an Azure Dragoon, back in Ishgard. It's all my fault. Is that Lord Fortom? Dude, tell me it is. Yo, Ichi, love you, big dog. Sorry, and Tails, I'm very, very sorry. You guys just happen to come in at, like, the hot and heavy of the hot and heavy, but I appreciate the raid very, very much. For those of you that have stuck around, if I haven't had the opportunity to introduce myself to you before, my name's Neomatter. We usually just play a variety of JRPGs here. Trails is probably like my numero uno. It's like the series I'm into the most, for sure. Followed by like Xenoblade at like my 1A. It's like my 1 and my 1A. And then we have this beautiful experience that is Final Fantasy XIV. We just play a lot of great games. A lot of I think are great games for sure. But we're usually live Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday we start around 9 p.m. Eastern. We go till roughly midnight. And then Fridays is our daytime slot. You know, I'm a bit of a day walker myself. And we start around 9 a.m. Eastern. And we go till noon, 1, 2, depending. So welcome in. Great to meet you all. Thank you very, very much again. Well, this is the most unexpected surprise. I thought you confined to bed. There he is. So good to see him. But now I'm inclined to ask, like, had he already passed away and wasn't able to like record this, or is this just like unvoiced? When I heard that you had collapsed on the battlefield, I confess I feared the worst. But with you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated, thank the Fury. Nas passing was like 20. Oh, wow, okay. So this is just like a not voiced line thing. Gotcha. Okay. As long as we have you, Master Calum, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects can already be felt here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need for reinforcements, Artorial will soon be departing for the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay here until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise of futility. Where'd you get that cheese, Danny? Not making him a knight, Dad. I'm making him a knight. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lies ahead, of that I have no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. Same. Now I just want to abandon ship. Now I just want to abandon Dark Knight and just go Dragoon. Like, I know we're gonna do Dragoon for Endwalker, but it's like, bruh. Fucking A. I feel like I need to. Then I'll do Dark Knight for Endwalker? I don't know. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna change gears on the fly. Trust me, you need to be Dragoon for Endwalker? Okay. Then, dude, then maybe I just take Dragoon all the way through, and on off nights I just level up Dark Knight. Like now, like we got rescued by Estinian. There's no doubt in my mind he saw us, like, laying there, ready to get put out by Xenos, and we've got a scythe on our back in not our Dragoon gear in the Gaybulg. Like, he was probably like, the fuck am I doing here? I'm sorry. I feel like I've betrayed him. Sure he understands? All right. I feel so guilty. But yeah, Ichi, this is like the tail, like this is gonna be the very beginning of Shadowbringers. That just gave me chills. You know, Tataru's friggin'.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
Also perfect time to betray him because we're shard hopping and not coming with. Yeah, I guess so. They're gonna write about it in the history books. I'm gonna be like, bro, there was a time where you weren't around.
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Telling you, man, outside of like character animations in battle, all the budget went into like the eyes. Character eyes, like the animations, they're wonderful.
Lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him. Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize... You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own, do you hear me? So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home.
I hear you, Seven. I hear you.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right? But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut?
Left it at the front step.
There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry. We'll find that beacon for you.
Red is just like, Budget went to Hildy. Now is the chance to head pat her. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Any other day, she might bite us. For sure. Maybe I'll really just about face instead of doing Dark Knight. I'll do Gunbreaker. Because I've done Dark Knight before. See, now I'm just in my own head and I can't help myself. I'm gonna sleep on it.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. He will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have word with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Even possessed by an Ascian, he's just still super emotionless.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Dude, what? What the incredible levels of creepy was that? Is he a goddamn Ascian too? No. I don't think, no way. No, because they would know, right? Like, they would both literally know. Like, they would have to know. Really excited to live out his Zabby fantasy and gas of innocence? Evidently. Gonna just go kill an entire colony in space? Good lord. Beautiful song. So we didn't get into Shadowbringers tonight, but that just means tomorrow is Shadowbringers. Legit, day one. And with the opening, sure will. And then we'll start tomorrow with the opening as well. Oh yeah, see, Phil, same page. Same page. Definitely. Ended with it tonight, started off tomorrow with it. burned Volbrecht. Gosetsu. Dude, I love that picture of Gosetsu. I don't mind him as a bald, but I love him with a full head of hair. Sharp looking dude. I mean, for all the bits that I don't remember either throughout Stormblood, I still stand by my earlier sentiment that it's not until you get to like post-patch content that it like really picks up. Or well, I can't say that, but like the latter bits of the MSQ, obviously, and then like yeah, like the bits in post-patch stuff, like leading into Shadowbringers, obviously. It's definitely again, dude, like I don't remember very much, so like I had remembered that moment Gosetsu got shot, like that moment still hit, but that moment getting rescued by Estinian, it's nowhere in my brain. Absolutely zero. It's there now, but it wasn't before, like seeing it in the moment. Like the last bits of the MSQ and then like the last bits of the patch content for the most part were like the most engaging, the most enjoyable. Fordola, I'm still curious on. Where does she go from here? Where does she end up? Where do we end? Like what the hell's gonna happen in Shadowbringers? And again, like I know I've talked about it probably ad nauseum. It was 4 years ago that I made it to 5.2. Might as well have given me the MIB mind erase thing. Because, like, I remember who the Crystal Exarch is. I remember who that is. And then I remember the big fat guy. There's like a big fat bad guy. He eats a lot, hence the big fat bad guy. And then I remember like the big lion, like the big lion baddie, the big white lion baddie, which, as we came to see in Stormblood, they just reused the asset in Shadowbringers. You know? The Exarch's identity isn't really supposed to be a secret if you did the Crystal Tower. Okay. So, from what I remember the first time, I didn't do the Crystal Tower. I think I did Crystal Tower before getting into Shadowbringers back in the day. But yeah, like his anonymity, I guess, yeah, you should know his anonymity, like under his cloak, anywho. Never seeing his face, but super good. Goddamn. Like, it's exactly what I had made mention to Zach last night, where it's like in live streaming as a whole, you know, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever, and you think you're constantly in your own head. You're like, well, I could play this game and I could potentially retain a bunch of viewers, right? But playing that game doesn't make me happy. It would be like pulling teeth to go through it. Whereas, like, just playing what you want and valuing your time as well as your time, like, going through this again, it's like, I know I'm kind of all over the place. I'm a bit loopy, but I feel like the point I'm trying to get across is, like, play what you want to play. And I know it's much easier said than done when you're trying to grow on this platform or any live streaming platform to begin with. But play what you want to play. You know what I mean? Your time is your time as a creator is valuable. as is your time spent in front of the camera to people that could potentially be watching you. Like, your time is valuable, their time is valuable. Play what you want to play. Don't, like, dude, don't hook and mouth, like, just try and trudge through. I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. All it took was East 8. All it took was East 8. And that's like, I don't remember, like, the final time. It was like 60-something hours. Might have been even longer. 60-plus hours of my life that I'll never get back. You know, like, I'll never get it back. But it was within that experience that I really affirmed to myself that I'm never gonna do that again. I'm not gonna truck through if I'm not enjoying it. If I'm not enjoying a game, I'm gonna drop it. Like, that's just how I'm gonna be, man. Like, that's how I am. That's how because, and I don't know where I'm going with all this. Again, I'm sorry, but 14, epic. Being back in 14 just ignites the fire of a good time under my ass still. Daybreak drop incoming. Oh, can you guys download the demo now? And also, is there a post-scene? Can I speed through this? Oh, I'm gonna drop Daybreak, dog. Skip away, neato. Sure will, sure shall. Gall, what's good, dude? All right. So yeah, so then this is where we'll wrap up. So this is the end of Stormblood, the very beginning of Shadowbringers. Official dish'll tomorrow. Chillin', good to hear, man. Yeah, and you know, obviously before, if people have already dipped out, totally understand. For those of you that are going to be boogieing down on the Trails Through Daybreak demo, I hope you friggin' vibe. And don't tell me anything about it. Don't tell me anything. Finish the quest. I knew you'd be all right, and to celebrate your return, I made you this. A brand new traveling outfit. I do hope it fits. Ugh. The last one was not swell, kid. Ahem. But now is not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers in St. Coinox's find. You go and rest while we track down the beacon. So who the hell is this guy then, man? Oh shit.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step faster.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised.
Is it no, it couldn't be.
May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph.
Dude, is that Xenos?
In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Dude, how? How the fuck could it be him? It sounds just like him. And then it was that move with his sword that I was like, all right. So, like, did he get stuck? Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna play 14 and find out, though. That's definitely a game plan. I'm just mean mugging the crystal tower. Like, I just look like such a Neanderthal. In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. I'm ready. Oh, like, I'm fucking ready, dude. Hold on, now I gotta see. Well, I gotta see what it looks like. Ooh. I mean, dog, that's not bad. I mean, that's really not bad. I mean, other than the fact that, you know, sitting there tighty whities. I'm trying to zoom in on this package. Cut me some slack. Yeah, I could do without that. I mean, dude, I can get down on that gear set. I'll turn that into a glamour plate for sure. You definitely learned that first outfit is rough. Yeah, the Scion's Adventurer boots and the Scion's Adventurer jacket. Oof. They were like Stormblood. There's a lot of red in the key art, so we're gonna make the gear not red for sure. Oh wait, which boots, Nova? No, these ones? Yeah, they're friggin' horrible. Like, I feel like I would wear those to, like, shovel the front walkway. Like... Oh, these ones here? Oh, yeah, they look mean machine. Those are those, them's those fuck me boots. Holy smokes. It's good. I'll use that as a friggin'... I'll use that as a glamour plate. I feel like that whole set would look good on my Reaper. Truth be told. But we're done Reaper now. We're done Reaper, at least for the time being. And bro, we're three... So I gotta get a... Hold on. Now I'm just... Hold on. There better fuck me boots and shadow. I can't wait to see him, dude. I can't wait. No. What am I doing? I mean, I'm sure... Nah, I probably won't get a better sword currently. Because what is my current sword level? 72. The only thing holding me back from 400. Let me... Yeah, okay, we're going. So sad it's so late, but current PvP gear is something you would have... Oh, really? Dude, so I had seen some people Z with some wild gear. I saw, like, the Power Rangers set, which was awesome. Like, the Power Rangers gear set looked so tight. Yeah, dude, I'm down to see it. What? Look at you guys. Y'all are adorable. I mean, bro, for 22. Pay 22 for it. No big deal. $400. Yeah, no, it doesn't work for me. Even though it's literally the Dark Knight equivalent of, like, the crystal scythe that I have. For sure. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, Z, I'll wait for you right here then. And then while we wait, we'll find, see if one of the homies is on. Oh, good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go and see, let's go see Feb. Been a minute. I know he's newly back from MomoCon, right? I believe that's what it's called. Let's... Yeah, then we'll turn things over to our good friend Mr. February Night 4. He is playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I believe he got a swap over. Oh, I'm sorry, big dog. If you're in Discord, Z, drop a picture of it. Would love to see it. Oh shit! Oh, the Shadowbringers trailer. All right, hang on. My bad. Sorry, I forgot. Obviously, I forgot. All right, let's Oh yeah, I know. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the road. All right, movies and titles. Shadowbringers demo and title. Oh, because this was the... All right.
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
Holy shit. Oh, we're an archer? Come on, bro. Let's at least get... Archer game was strong though. Low-key kind of sounds like Bruce Dickinson of the mighty Iron Maiden singing. Bro, that's bullshit. You can't job swap when you're engaged in battle. I know this. Wow! Sorry, OJ!
This fate, or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles.
Yeah, dude!
Returns?
Yeah, dude! Okay, I remember that big building. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, it's Tancred! Ah, see, I remember the giant lion baddie, too.
This town certainly has changed.
There he is! Oh, maybe I had to go Gunbreaker instead of Dark Knight. Oh, it's so nasty, man. Wait, did he just call it Minfilia? Did I just hear that correctly? The bunny characters from Ivalice, I know that's 12, but that was in Stormblood, right? Like that was. Dude, I know, I don't.
Greater even than the seventh umbral calamity must be undone.
Like, I can't stress how aggravating it is, but how truly 110% honest I'm being when I say that. Like, my memory is horrible, dude. Awful memory. Wow, dude. Oh, shit, he's a Dark Knight. Okay, so no, all right, I'm gonna stick with Dark Knight. Have to. Bro, that is badass. Dude, OST already at a 10. Like, I've heard that song, that's it. Like, let's go. I really do wish that whatever expansion you were in, they would give you that screen. 110%. Remember how far you went and where you last left off on your old character? Yeah, Z, it's been like 4 years. I remember next to nothing. There was one in Shadowbringers and Ivalice raids, but they became playable. Oh, they became playable in Shadowbringers. Okay. Missed that title screen, pure nostalgia. Dude, like, can somebody kick Yoshi P like a note? Be like, yo, dog, you guys have been doing fantastic things for 14 in the community, but can we, like, whatever expansion you're on, can we have that be your home screen? Because that would be swell. It would be super swell. Don't get me wrong, but it's like every time I fire up 14, it's like, I don't know what it is she's saying, but I know it's Endwalker. And it almost, like, it looks like the moon. And then it looks like a Star-class Star Destroyer. / the Zohar, kind of. Obviously, it doesn't look like the Zohar, but, you know, it's like this weird fragment thingy. But, like, whatever. And it'll be Dawn Trail, and it'll be in 2 weeks to Blind to you. Dude, so we've got a month. We've got literally a month. It is, well, we got 31 days. 31 days till Trails Through Daybreak. And that is going to consume every fiber of my being for the month of July, possibly August. We're going to take our time, as we often do. There's never a rush. But then after that, I will have had ample time, hopefully, to hear from friends about how Dawn Trail is. I'm still kind of, I'm not out on Dawn Trail. Just I don't know what to expect with Endwalker. I don't know. You know, I have to re-experience Shadowbringers. I don't fucking remember anything there. And then so I'm still kind of just reserved on Dawn Trail. Like, is it gonna be a reboot? Is it gonna be like a Realm Reborn? Like, is Endwalker gonna be as hype as Heaven's Ward was? And then, like, I'm just gonna consider Dawn Trail to be like Stormblood 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not to diminish, like, the good time we just had in Stormblood, but coming off of the highest of highs, in my opinion, that was Heaven's Ward, man, going into Stormblood, it's night and day, dog. Like, the hype for Heaven's Ward nearly all the way through, and, you know, so I'll keep my, what do they say? Keep your ear to the ground. Yeah, Z, I would love to hear it, man. Dude, Yami, I can't wait. I can't wait for all of us here in the West that haven't been able to play it to get after it, man. I'm psyched on it. But now, okay, now we will... The ever wonderful... Dude, I just realized that you can do up on your keyboard and it'll do the same thing you had before. No, stop. Did I just find that out? Yeah, I literally just said that I just found that out, Dan. Yeah, so I did. Yeah, I literally just found. I thought that was just a Final Fantasy 14 thing. I go, you know what? I go, I'm gonna press up on my keypad. Let's see what happens. And there we are. We're back to Feb. We're gonna... Yeah, dude, I mean, learn something new every day, I suppose. This is the new thing I just learned. It's very exciting now. But now I know. It's very exciting stuff. I was not privy to the information that it was a thing. I literally thought it was just something that I did in 14. I was like, there's no way that's just gonna work. No chance. But okay, now we will recreate the raid for, again, our good friend, Mr. February Knight, former Zero Field team member, Trails aficionado for sure, just all around great dude. But thank you guys, an incredible start to the week, just fantastic finish to Stormblood, and tomorrow night, man, we're full speed ahead, dude. We're going to be Shadowbringer in it. Shadowbringer in it. But thank you guys very, 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 very much for a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow, man. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Bye, guys.